Hard to find that.
The peaceful transfer of presidential power is what sets our democratic experiment that has persisted for 250 years apart from those countries whose democratic experiments have failed. Section 3 of the 14th Amendment is a self-defense for our Constitution, based on the idea, learned through painful experience, that those who break their sworn oath to the Constitution by engaging in insurrection against it cannot be trusted with public office again. President Donald Trump engaged in insurrection by inciting a violent mob to attack our Capitol and disenfranchise over 80 million people who voted against him. In doing so, President Trump disqualified himself from holding office. That's not something we are doing to him. That's not something any court is doing to him. That is something he did to himself under our Constitution. Today is a day that tests our nation's commitment to the rule of law and to whether our Constitution applies equally to everybody, regardless of their popularity. The law is clear that President Trump can hold no office again unless 2/3 of Congress grant him amnesty. We are confident that the U.S. Supreme Court will apply Section 3 as written and uphold the decision of the Colorado Supreme Court, standing for the principle that no person is above the law.
Our founders drew up a constitution that was still in effect, but we had a little insurrection back in the late 1860s. And guess what? They wrote Amendment 14 with Section 3 in it. Insurrection. You cannot serve if you committed insurrection. What is trying to throw out an election? I call it insurrection, as well as raiding the U.S. Capitol. That is insurrection. The last time it was raided was by the British in 1812. Well, 1814, that was the war. So this is very personal to me. I've lived a hell of a long time, and I've gone through a lot of presidents, and this is the first one that is trying to destroy the Constitution.
We intervened in this case early on, and we are glad that it's gotten to this point so that we can get some clarity for our nation. Donald Trump is a qualified candidate. These ridiculous and novel legal theories to try and engage in election interference are going to be certainly struck down. At least we think so. We respect the independent judiciary and this branch of government, but we feel strongly that we're going to succeed on the merits and look forward to seeing Donald Trump on the ballot in Colorado and certainly on the ballot for the November election so that Joe Biden can finally be defeated and held accountable.